New details reveal what went wrong in the deadly DC air crash that killed 67 people. For those that don't remember, the crash was between a military helicopter and a passenger jet that was heading to land at Ronald Reagan Airport in Washington, D.C. on January 29th. Two abbreviations you need to know to understand this. So PAT 25 is the call sign for the Black Hawk helicopter, CRJ is the jet in the collision. At 8:43 p.m., three soldiers, pilot Rebecca Lobach, instructor Andrew Eves, and crew chief Ryan O'Hara were training in a Black Hawk helicopter flying above the allowed 200 feet near Reagan National Airport. At 8:46 p.m., the air traffic controller warned Pat 25 a jet is landing, and Lobach replied, Pat 25 traffic in sight, thinking they saw the approaching American Airlines jet. The crew was wrong about seeing the jet, with Eve saying Pat 25 will keep it on our left, planning to steer clear but likely spotting a different plane's lights. At 8:47:42 p.m., the controller said Pat 25 passed behind the CRJ, but a crew member pressed the radio, blocking the message with no recorded response in the cockpit. The pilots read different altitudes, with Lobach saying 300 feet and Eves noting 280 feet. Possibly due to a faulty gauge, though the helicopter was at 278 feet. At 8:47:50 p.m., when asked, Pat 25, do you see the jet? Lobach answered, Pat 25, affirmative, not knowing they were seconds from hitting the jet. When the Black Hawk was 15 seconds away from crossing paths with the jet, flight instructor Eves turned his attention to Captain Lobach. He told her he believed that air traffic control wanted them to turn left toward the East River bank. Lobach failed to turn left, and the Black Hawk, which lacked a collision warning system, crashed into the jet at 8:48 p.m., causing a fiery explosion over the Potomac River, killing all 67 people on both aircraft. The National Transportation Safety Board found the crew missed warnings, flew too high, and trusted their eyes, worsened by one overworked controller and a history of close calls in busy skies.